A new moon on Monday and a twilight through the night.
Okay. I will go see the movie and you will stop singing.
It's the return of the glittering vampires, man. Yeah, boy.
I'm just so not ready for this in my life.
This is the sequel to Stephanie Meyer's Twilight, and this is New Moon, in which we have Kristen Stewart returning as Bella Swan, and we have Robert Pattinson returning as Edward Cullen. Is that his last name? Cullen, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. This time around, we got a new player in that Shark Boy, Taylor Lautner, is coming in as a werewolf. So basically, the Twilight franchise is trying to co-op the Underworld franchise.
Vampires get laid all the time. Not these vampires. These vampires like to abstain.
And it's funny because Edward ain't gave the dick to this chick at all, but she's just going crazy when he's gone. I mean, she's so bad that she's hallucinating about this dude. This is why I like the werewolves, because when the vampires start like saying, I can't be with you because I'm too sensitive and I'm risking our lives, and then the werewolls come up and be like, F them vampires, baby, they left you. They don't give a shit about you. Now you want to get with this furry shit right here.
I love going with them because they're the ethnic group here, and
They're pimps. That's the thing about wolves. They will not pass up on food or ass.
This is directed by Chris Weitz. Is that
Yeah.
it? He's a guy from American Pie.
Sure.
About a boy, which I love that movie. But where Twilight, the first movie, seemed like a really cheap film, this seems to up the ante a little bit in its production.
It does.
As much as you say that, now you got werewolves in it, but the CGI on the werewolves looks terrible.
Well, that's the thing is that
These werewolves look like teddy bears.
yeah, they do not.
They didn't even go as far as to make they're just wolves. They ain't even werewolves. They're wolves.
By the nature of this film, I'm not surprised that they didn't all have like different little symbols on their chests, like Care Bears.
I was gonna say, like, they're not even wolves. They're more like Alaskan Malamutes.
The vampires glitter. What are the werewolves gonna do? They're gonna tie ribbons in their fur and they're gonna sit in a room and like paint each other nails and be like, oh, best friends forever.
Oh, I want to be friends with the white girl. I want to be friends with the white girl.
No, she's my friend.
I expect this to be a better movie than Twilight, but like I said, it depends on the writing.
I don't know. I think this is going to suck, but yeah, I'm going to see this. I'm giving the benefit of the doubt. I have been wrong before.
Fair enough.
I'm predicting a rental on this. I mean, it just seems like it won't be the worst thing ever, but it won't be anything good either.
Tune in next week when you'll hear Leon say,
That was some old bull.
we knew this was going to be bad, but I had no idea.
Dude, I was not prepared for this.
Well, I did defend the first one, and I still like say, hey, the first one's not that bad because it's aimed towards a certain crowd. And so tonight I'm sitting here watching this movie, and I'm like, come on, don't let me down, people. Please. Got a reputation in it. And I was just shit.
I really want to cash that check that the studio sent me. This is girl porn and gay guy porn. I was like thinking about you liking the first one and going, the only way a hetero man could like this movie is if he was not actually hetero. This is the gayest film ever.
No, now hold on. Dude, yeah, I was thinking like, okay, Too Fast, Too Furious, nope. Road to El Dorado, nope. The Birdcage, nope. None of those movies are as gay as this movie.
Okay, but this movie is far gayer than Twilight was. This movie ramped it up. All of a sudden, I mean, in the first movie, all the Native American kids had shirts. Apparently, they're so poor they can't afford shirts now. Yeah. They're just walking around in fucking jean shorts. 5 guys in jean shorts. They're a Weather Girls song away from being a fucking parade.
And none of them are Matthew McConaughey or Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah. Well, but they did steal their bodies.
Yeah. No, I'm looking at this, and it's gotten ridiculous now. I mean, this chick, okay, she falls in love with a glittering vampire, then she falls for an oversensitive werewolf. I'm thinking, what's next, a gay Frankenstein?
Yeah, but at the same time, I mean, you say she's falling for him, but this girl, this character is the most self-centered cock tease of a bitch I have ever seen in my life.
She is one of the most detestable characters in modern literature.
Yeah.
She reminds me, the thing that really kills me is that she reminds me of Holden Caulfield, except she's not supposed to be satirical. We're supposed to like her.
Well, Holden actually is upset about like existential crises. This girl is just having a fit because she can't get her vampire boyfriend to stay with her.
I mean, it's like I hate this girl. This chick, Bella Swan, the character in the movie played by Kristen Stewart. I mean, because the movie deals with this sequel involves Edward figures out finally, this chick, I'm gonna get her killed or else I'm gonna eat her. So
or maybe he figured out this bitch is crazy.
Well, the crisis is that she wants to be with him forever because she's having nightmares that she'll be an old grandmother and he'll still be young. She stays stays human, and she wants him to turn her into a vampire. Only thing is, he believes that means she'll lose her soul. Even though that's a matter of, belief system here, he believes that, a vampire has no soul, so
But
he won't do
which
it.
clearly is he just has a sexual fetish that he only likes humans.
Yeah,
Well,
apparently.
He's a 109-year-old guy who likes 17-year-old girls.
Yeah, something is clearly wrong.
Well, I just hate this chick because when he leaves, she just can't. She loses her mind.
She can't cope.
The girl is 18. Sure, okay, yeah. This is a real catch. How many more vampires are you gonna meet after this? So I can understand you being really upset for a few days, but she's like walking around moping all the time. She's got dark circles under her eyes, and she's waking up her dad every night screaming.
Yeah, with night terrors. The way she is carrying on between the vampires and the werewolves and all this moping and bitching and crying, I'd have chained her ass up like Black Snake Moan.
Yeah, see, the thing is I dated this girl before, okay? I
think we all have.
They make medication.
Wait, is this another name-dropping thing here for you?
No.
You dated Kristen Stewart, is that what you're saying?
No,
Okay.
I'm saying I dated Bella Swan, and they make fucking bipolar medication, okay? I'm saying the bitch is fucking crazy, and but the thing is that she does all the trademark crazy girl things. There's one scene in which me and Leon, we were about to tear up the seats, which she sits down to explain to the werewolf dude that you don't want any of my problems, you don't want part of me, I can't do this right now. And it's like, wow, I've heard this speech.
Oh, yeah.
And these are the red flag warning signs, dude. The minute these go up, you're supposed to run away because she really is that crazy.
And the worst part is, while she's telling him this, she's toying with his six-pack. Cock tease from hell.
Oh yeah, she loves to move in on him and rub him and everything, and then move in for the kiss. And right when it's about to happen, she turns her head.
Yeah, and we're talking about Taylor Lautner, who plays the
Shark Boy.
Who played in this movie he's the he's the werewolf Jacob, because when the vampires leave, the werewolves are finally like, shit, that motherfucker's gone. I'm gonna move in on this.
Yes, they are. And you know what? I would almost feel bad for him, really, because he's a much better looking guy than Edward, who's just a skinny, pale, kind of hideous looking dude, if you ask me.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Come on. The guy's hair's got so much mousse on it, it's a solid rock. Whereas this other guy is just buff, he's got long hair, he's got all that shit going. He just acts like he's made of wood.
First of all, they both walk around with their shirts off in this movie, and one of them, it has, nice rich tan, musculature, good-looking guy. The other one's got that little fuzzy navel patch and pasty white skin that isn't like vampire pale. It's like I've been in here playing World of Warcraft for 6 months pale, and it's not creepy so much as it's like slimy. It
reminded me of the guy in Seven who had been starved, who was tied to the bed, and they thought he was dead and he wasn't. It reminded me, he looked totally like that guy.
Oh, and he's got on so much lipstick, even the Joker would say, that's a little too much.
Now, how many times did they have to have Bella mention how many muscles this kid had? Every time he shows up, wow, you're beefy. Oh, wow, beefcake. Oh, wow, look at your muscles. It's like, what? We get it. He's fucking buffer than he was in the last movie. It makes sense.
I would like to make a point here because I know what some of the women are going to say who are fans of this. They're going to say, oh, you guys, if it was woman doing this in this movie, y'all would be all over it. And the answer to that is no. We might enjoy seeing boobs on that level, but that would not increase the quality of the film.
Well, because at that point it would be a B movie,
Yeah, it would be just a bad movie.
But that's what this is to a lot of these girls. I mean, this is female Transformers. If Michael Bay had a vagina, this is the movie he would fucking make.
By the way, Kristen Stewart's probably scared she's gonna wake up and find that motherfucker wiping his ass on the carpet, so I can see why she go with a vampire. The wolves are nasty. I gotta admit.
You've been waiting all night for that.
No, I just thought of it as a valid point. But
Jacob's dragging his ass on the carpet.
Yeah, get a paper, get your ass back up. God damn it! But now, look. My problem with this movie, we're naming all the bad things, and these are things that could typically be. We'll be here all fucking night. We're trying to name all the bad things in this movie, but no, I'm looking at this and it's like, all right, I can forgive it for a lot of things. Because if honestly, I will tell you the truth, I think it's well directed. I like the score in the movie. I even don't mind eye candy for the girls. My biggest problem is that this is just a bad story, and the dialogue in here is terrible. This is a very, very, very corny movie. I could have stayed at home and watched The Young and the Restless.
In fact, you just hit the nail on the head. The thing with this film is not only is the dialogue terrible, but it's delivered with soap opera staccato.
I think you should take that back and not insult soap operas like
Fuck
that.
you. I've watched enough soap operas.
I have
can
too,
back
and they
that
are
up.
not that bad. That's the thing. I was like, man, I used to watch All My Children and stuff. I was like, it was never this
I'm
bad.
going to name one of the best ones and then defend it. Not that I actually know that it's one of the best, but
soap opera acting is the right term to go with here, and it's embarrassing. I expect better from this director to say, look, can we cast these other guys who haven't been in the movie before this better than this? I mean, even all the new people are awful. It's embarrassing to say that Kristen Stewart is the best actor in this, really. She is, which isn't to say she's a good actress.
Well, I say Michael Sheen.
She spends the whole movie scowling.
Well, we have another case of Star Wars here. I mean, I don't think I'm not going to blame these people. I mean, because they're forced to say lines like, Bella, you breathing is my gift.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Now, dialogue is
wanted to say that all through
astonishing.
it. And the thing I kept thinking when she came to Edward and said, like, I had this dream that I turned into a grandma while you were still young. I think he dumped her because he thought about that for a second.
Yeah.
No, and you know that's
Like,
why he's
huh.
mad. He's like, he's telling, because there's a look on everybody's faces in this movie where she's like, I want to be a vampire, and he's the only one's like, he even says, yo, don't do this to me, because in his mind he's thinking, I want to meet other chicks. I don't want to be stuck with this bitch the rest of my life. All right, y'all chill on this shit.
No, it's you know what really it kills me if you changed vampirism to herpes. You could tell this same fucking story where it's literally just all these people who have to live their lifestyle separate with herpes and they can't, be with normal people. And she's like, look, I just want to be with you. I'll get the disease.
Carlisle, is there something you want to tell us?
I'm a herpes vampire.
Oh shit, Leon's growing fangs. We know who he's been with.
There are metaphors in here that are a little disturbing, though. Like the whole point when the werewolf starts
Thank you.
obviously analoging being a werewolf for being gay. I mean, to the point where you just can't miss it. Even the Twilight fans were laughing because it was like, really?
Well, there's a point where he tells Bella, she's like, can't you just stop being a werewolf? And he turns around like, it's not a lifestyle choice.
I was born this way.
Kristen Stewart, look, none of us would turn her down. I think she's hot, but
Really?
goddamn, I do. I mean, come on,
I mean,
man.
she's cute.
No,
though.
man,
Hot?
she's